What's up everyone, this is LoaphMeat and welcome back to the second episode of my Let's Play for Dark Souls. In the last episode, I actually went a little bit longer than I wanted to. I fought the Black Knight in the Undead Burg, and if you go and watch that, or if you've already watched that, you know how hilariously bad I did fighting him. It was awful. The fight itself took like 5 to 10 minutes, so it took me over my self-limit of 20 minutes, so this video is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to go get the Uchi-Katana from the Undead Merchant, and then I'm going to fight the area's boss and try to make my way to the Undead Perish. We'll see what my time looks like by the time I get to the first bonfire. If, I think I can make it. I'm going to try to go for the blacksmith. So first things first, we just gotta get through these guys. No problem. No problem at all. Yeah. One thing I should probably... Well, then again, I'm not using a shield, but after playing a nasty ton of Dark Souls 2, I just have pretty much given up on trying to parry. I think parrying is so much harder in Dark Souls 2, which is actually a good thing. I think parrying was a little easy in this game. I used to just do it to every enemy and make my way through here. No problem. But, like I said in the last episode, I'm probably just gonna try going through this game without a shield. Like, I really don't need it. Oh, no. Let's draw this guy away from the merchant. I'm not about to fight him and the merchant at the same time. Come on, you buttfucker. Yeah, there you go. Alright. First things first, we're gonna get behind him and kick him. He stands up. I'm gonna go like that.
I'll teach you, you lousy rat.
And get a backstab in, of course. And easy as pie. We get some humanity, the orange guidance soapstone, which I probably won't even ever use. And when we pillage his fart cloud, we get the Uchi-Katana, which is arguably one of the best dex weapons in the game. I saw somewhere that somebody was arguing that the Great Scythe was the best dex weapon, and I want to argue against that real briefly because I've tried using it. I understand that it has the best dex scaling and it technically does the most damage out of all dex weapons, but for me personally, the moveset is just way too slow and awkward. Whenever I want to play with a dex weapon, I want to get a few hits, get the fuck out of there, and I don't want to... I'm really sucking. And I don't want to just sit there and have people tank through my hits. Not a bad weapon, but not a good one. You know? I definitely need to get rid of this sword, which I haven't even leveled up yet. Which is something I'll need to do in order to use the Uchi-Katana. Gucci. But I actually forget what the Uchi-Katana needs. I think it's like, what, 16 dex, 14 strength. Which I think the hunter starts with 14 dex, so, I mean, I'm almost there. I just gotta bring up the strength a little bit more. And then I'll probably keep my strength at, what, 15 or whatever. Because that's all I'll really need for the entire game, I'm sure. I also said I might use the Partisan, so if that requires a little bit more strength, maybe I'll up it for that. I've never really used a spear in Dark Souls. Could be fun. As you can see, I'm really sucking. right now. But that's alright, you know. I'm not really trying to impress anyone. I'm sure there's somebody watching, like, oh man, this is like... See, I should have known that was there. I'm not even thinking. I think I'm thinking about work. Like, I'm making this video like an hour before I have to go into work. Not that you guys need to know that or even want to, but there it is. I figured I wouldn't be doing... Ooh, Titanite chunk. I figured I wouldn't be doing anything else, really, until I have to go in. I'd fucking probably be playing Dark Souls, so why not film it? So before I go in here, let's unequip this and equip this, because the demon is going to take a butt ton of damage from the gold pine resin. Luckily, he's not in here from the get-go, but we do have to come up here and kill these snipers, or else it's going to make the fight way harder than it should be. So let's kill him, and then we'll kill this guy. I don't know if I should use that Estus. I don't want to use a humanity either. I don't want to waste those. Fuck it. So I kind of know where on the bridge the demon is going to drop down, like, so I think I'm going to take this time to put some lightning damage onto my sword. Yep, right there. And just like the demon in the Undead Asylum, I'm going to get the drop on this guy. I'm going to do this, try to get as much damage to him as possible before I have to fight him on foot. Luckily, all of his attacks are like incredibly short-ranged, so I can like swoop in, get an attack in. Oh, I guess he did kind of clip me a little bit there. You know, he's already almost dead. I didn't want to dodge. Let's bait an attack. That's his longest range attack that I'm aware of. So we do gotta kind of watch out for that. Lightning effect wore off, so I'm gonna be dealing less damage to him now. That's alright. Just gotta play it smart. Bait the attack so I can heal. I guess I gotta watch out for the jump. Woo! That scared me. And we beat the Taurus Demon. My heart started racing a little bit there. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die right in the middle of filming, and, you know, I'm gonna be a sad person if that happens, but I pulled through. I did good. You know, maybe I should pat myself on the back, but really it's just the first boss. Like, I used to be able to just fly through this game. Maybe it was because I used to use a shield. Maybe. So let's bait the dragon. Maybe. Oh, there he is. So while he's doing his thing, we're gonna come talk to Solaire.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora. Now that I am...
We're gonna... I'm just gonna jump through this real quick.
I have...
Yes.
The way I see it,
Yes.
it pleases me great.
White soapstone, cool.
Strange being. The very... There's no... But you... To some... And of course... But I am... If you...
Alright. The original Sunbro. I actually have a buddy who has never played any Souls games until Dark Souls 2. And, I mean, it took a lot for him to even play that. Like, I've been telling him to pick up Souls games for over a year. And he was just like, I don't know, I'm not into the whole RPG type thing. I was like, it's, you know, it's really more of an action, like, you gotta be, it's skill, you know? You're not just role-playing. You're, like, fighting for your life. He wouldn't listen to me. But whenever Dark Souls 2 came out, you know, it had all sorts of praise. It got almost perfect scores across the board, and finally he's just like, well, maybe I'll check it out. So he bought it, played it, and according to him, Dark Souls 2 is in the top 5 of his favorite games of all time. So that just goes to show how that worked out. But go figure, his favorite covenant in the game is the... I think that's what I need. His favorite covenant is the Sunbros. And he's like, oh my god, there's a covenant specifically meant for helping people. I'm gonna join that. And he did not understand like how really awesome the Sunbros were. Like, he didn't know where Praise the Sun came from. And like, I would talk about Solera around him, and he's just like, yeah, you know, the original Sunbro. I'm like, whatever. Let's see if I can equip the Uchi Katana. I think that was... Yeah! That is what I needed. So that guy's gonna breathe fire, and we're gonna keep an eye out for him too, because we're gonna take our chances and run right between his legs when he lands. I saw some guy playing Dark Souls. I was watching a Let's Play, go figure, and when he ran by the dragon, like, he waited until the dragon's tail dropped and he slashed it off. Like, I'm really cheap about it. Every time I've cut off the dragon's tail, I've used arrows. So the dragon went away, and it's safe to come back here and grab these items. So we'll sneak up behind this asshole. Maybe I should take out the sniper first, huh? Kinda seems like he's the one that's giving me the trouble while I'm trying to fight Mr. Hide Behind Shield here. Claymore? Meh. That, meh, you know. Let's see if I can level up once more. I can't. Let's get that endurance up. What's my equip load? I really want that fast roll. No, still don't have it. That's alright. So what time do we got? I'm actually doing good. I think I can make it to the, the blacksmith bonfire at this rate. I'm actually going to be a sneaky son of a bitch and, like, run through this. Jump, and before that guy pulls the lever, get on the other side here. Like, I don't even think the game wants you to do that, but I did it because I'm pro. Even though I've been sucking ass this whole time. Well, maybe I shouldn't say the game doesn't want you to do that. Like, I don't know, there's so much thought put in the game that, like, you gotta do some pretty tricky stuff to get to some areas. So I'm gonna backstab this guy. And that just goes to show how awesome this sword is. Like, I'm sure if I upgrade it a little bit, you know, I'll be killing these guys in one hit. you know, we'll have a party. Another thing that's awesome about the Uchi Katana is, of course, the bleed damage. I praised that a little bit in the last video, but god damn do I love the bleed damage. They changed the bleed damage a little bit in Dark Souls 2. They actually made it so it's something you add to your weapon, and it's not a trait inherent of your weapon, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's different. I won't say it's worse or better. It's different. So the bonfire's that way, but since I'm doing so good with time, I'm gonna try taking on this guy over here. I'm sure you guys are like, you know, the last time you tried taking on a big-ass knight, you did not do so well, so why are you doing this again? I'll tell you why, Timmy. Because I'm a masochist. I mean, you would probably already know that just from the fact that I'm playing Dark Souls. Plus, I think he drops a Titanite shard. So, that's good. I can upgrade my Uchi. Oh. I made a mistake. Luckily, his attacks are much slower. I was gonna say telegraphed, but I rolled right into that. I should be absolutely sure he stops swinging before I run in. Sometimes, man. There we go. See, not too bad. I did way better against him than the other Black Knight, which I, you know, kind of think you're supposed to. The good thing is I have a bow, and that guy is possibly one of the most annoying dudes, especially this early in the game. Because if he starts dancing, when he gets down with the sickness. Alright, I just got a downvote for that. Or a dislike. But whenever he starts boogieing, you know, he makes all the guys around him, he buffs them, they do more damage, and it's just a bad time for everyone. And of course he does that. And I'm fat rolling. Well, not quite fat rolling, mid rolling. There we go. He thought he was gonna heal, but we got him. We showed him who has skills. I also forgot that you can actually lock the aim button in this game. Like, in Dark Souls 2 you actually have to hold in the zoom button to do anything. I'm bad. There we go. Oop. Of course he hits me. Well, he's gonna have to take one more hit. And chop suey. Lucky about that guy is that he doesn't respawn, so I actually think I'm gonna do the smart thing, rest at the bonfire, and then go up there. I might even upgrade the Uchi while I'm down here. that click-clacking is the blacksmith, if you didn't already know. So let's light this. Pop a squat, chill, you know, throw a quick party. Like, yay, we made it.
Well, you must be a new... I'm Andre, if you require smithing.
Let's reinforce... Oh, not reinforce some weapons. Yes. I am stronger than I have ever been. I also think I can level up a couple times, so we're gonna put these levels right into endurance because I want to fast roll. I might be able to if I unequip the bow. Still, huh. Let's take a look. Equip load. I don't know, man. I should be able to... I'm below 50%. Huh. I don't know. There, we'll just do that. Take that, you imperialist. I don't even know. Oh yeah. There's this thing over here. Firekeeper Soul. It, remember when I talked about the Estus Flask being OP? Well, that upgrades the Estus Flask. So, not only do we get some, health items, but that will actually help us get more uses out of our health item. Man, that slow roll, or that mid roll is gonna bother me. I'm scared, I'm not gonna lie. These guys in mobs are not good. Not good, even a little. Well, at least I can kill 3 at a time. That's always good. I think that was the last 3. Oh, nope, one more. My mistake. We did it! Yay! I am not going to fight this area's boss yet. That will actually make me go over time again, which I'm actually getting pretty close to time, so... I think I'm going to quit out as soon as I free Lautrec. Which is... he's just right over here. I'm not going to kill him right away for the FAP ring. And by FAP, I mean Ring of Favor and Protection, not masturbation. Although, you know, people probably do masturbate over the FAP ring, it's pretty good. But I'm more concerned about getting the Dingy robe, or the Dingy set.
Yes,
I will be using the Dingy set, or at least the robe, in, you know, in this playthrough. It's pretty good. I mean, if you're playing a quick character, light on your feet, you probably have at one point wore that robe. You know, it's got really good resistances and whatnot. I think my final setup is actually going to be Thief Mask, because the Thief Mask looks amazing on the female character. Dingy robe. brigand leggings and the black sorcerer gauntlets. And even though I'll pretty much have 0 poise, it's whatever. You know, I'll be okay. And we're back to Firelink Shrine. I think this is where I'm gonna stop as soon as I get over here to the bonfire. In the next episode, I'm going to be fighting the Belfry gargoyles and make my way through the Dark Root Garden, which is the next area. I may even fight the Moonlight Butterfly, the boss of the area, because the garden is actually a pretty small area. I can get through it in about 10 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope to, see you guys in the future. So like and subscribe if you think my content is worth liking and subscribing to. And I will see you guys